What's up YouTube? This is Mark from Union Martial Arts bringing you guys another Technique Tuesday. On this episode we're going to be going over some Filipino martial arts takedowns, so make sure you have a partner, make sure you have tons of space, get ready for a throwdown, and without further ado, let's get training. So most of our takedowns are going to be achieved through a submissive position. Now if you don't know how to get to that position, click this link up here, it'll guide you to our empty hand flow, which will teach you the basics and how to achieve that. So we're going to start off in that submissive position like I said. So gross hands in a bent position, I'm in dominant. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to scoop over half circle to my right hand. I'm going to take my palm, I'm going to touch the back of his head, and I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to scoop underneath to my left elbow. So it almost looks like I'm drawing a full circle. When I do that, I'm going to take my left leg, I'm going to step away to create some space. This doesn't require a lot of energy, it just needs momentum to get our opponent to the ground. So very important that when we do this throw, we want to be sure that we clear space, but we want to follow through all the way down. If I stop halfway, the throw might not be achieved and he might end up just falling to the ground or taking me down with him. So throw number 2, starting from that submissive position yet again. This is almost the same as the full circle throw. In fact, it's just an alternate way to doing it. This is a good method if I broke the base with my lead knee or my left knee if it came from the rear. I'm going to take that same knee, it's going to substitute my right hand, I'm going to put it on top behind the neck, create the circle, follow through. Very important that when you're doing this alternate method of the full circle throw, that your leg is hooking about knee level. So your knee and your hamstring is going to be touching the back of the neck. When you kick, it's almost like a horse kick and you want to go through with it. Don't underestimate your opponent's mass. Make sure you put enough force to bring them to the ground effortlessly and securely. Alright, so third and final throw. This is going to kind of come from that submissive position. This time we're going to assume that instead of grappling from underneath the arm, we're going to grapple on top. So we're going to assume this position here. This is a partial armbar. I'm going to take my right leg. I'm going to bring it behind gross Sam's. As I do that, I'm going to cup the elbow of the arm that I grappled. My right hand's going to come across his collarbones, trying to break his base. Okay? As I do this, I'm going to sweep the right leg, and I'm going to pull like a seatbelt right across my body down to my hip. I want to make sure my hip is lower than his, get a good base, and I'm going to circular throw him to the front. So I hook on, seatbelt, collarbone, and I sweep. Like many FMA takedowns, it's very important to pay attention to all the small things that are part of the takedown. All the little ingredients that make it what it is. Whether that be my arm hooking onto the elbow, pulling like a seatbelt, getting my right arm across the collarbone to break his base, hip position, you name it. It's very important that you pay mind to these because a lot of our takedowns are technical as opposed to being physical strength based. Alright, so that was your video on Filipino martial arts takedown. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We only gave you a couple, so make sure you practice that, repeat it, make sure you become very skilled at it. If you want to see more takedowns, please comment below and let us know, and we'll be sure to give you guys a second video. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and until next time, catch you guys then.